I've done some shopping and I look crazy, but I just wanted to show you guys what I got from the thrift store. I want to do some redecorating in my house, and I wanted to give you guys some tips and like my go-to advice for shopping at the thrift store. So this is everything I got, and the total price was like $150 for all of this. And I'm gonna kind of walk you guys through everything I got. But the thrift store can be a lifesaver, especially for home decor, because I mean everything can be redone or cleaned if it's dirty. Like there's so many things you can do, and it saves you so much money. So I just want to also talk about like the potential of things and what to look for when you're shopping and how to decorate your house for really inexpensive. My style is like, I guess, farmhouse, plants, white, bright, and like this wicker color. So I'm really into like this natural wood color-ish thing. So you're gonna see like a lot of woods and a lot of wickers. On top of that, glass. We're going for that farmhouse look, and plants. So that's kind of what I was thinking about when I got these things. But if your style is different, they totally have things, you know, for your style there. This is just personally what I love. So it's kind of all scattered, but I'm gonna show you guys what I got and why I picked it out. This wood sign, it was 50 cents. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet, but I will paint it and use it somewhere, but 50 cents. Michael sells these for like $13. So that was a total steal. Then I got a whole bunch of these glasses. Again, they were like between 50 cents and $1, and they can be used for vases, as like for flowers, or storage, or like a whole, like drinks. Like there's so many things you can do. So I tried to get like glasses that were a little different shapes, so you guys can see like here's a milk glass looking thing, this one for flowers, but you guys will see a lot of those. And then this cute little bottle almost looks like an olive oil bottle. So that's another little hack. If you have olive oil or something at your house, you can totally just like peel off the stickers and put whatever you want in here. Look at this little glass. Isn't it so cute, guys? These were 50 cents, and I did buy way more than I needed, but one, they don't go out of style, and two, they were 50 cents. So if I don't end up using them all, it's okay. I'll be fine. Maybe for some milk, even though I don't drink milk. Definitely not for milk, because you can't put milk on the counter, and I want to put that on the counter. And then this one. This looks like it was like used for essential oils. Not essential oils, for those sticks, the incense. This kind of reminds me of like as a child at the fair, you'd fill up these bottles with like different colored sand. So it's cute. I don't like this little pink ribbon though. But you just have to imagine things, okay? Also, I told you guys I was into plants, so I'm gonna like, there's a word for it. Well, that, when you put it into little glasses to let it regrow. This little teapot I thought would be cute for like flowers probably. I'll probably paint this white, but because I don't love the color. But then also there's this little vase. I love that it says life is good, and I also thought this would be pretty painted white. So when you get things, like even if it doesn't necessarily match your aesthetic, like if your room was blue and you like this, you totally paint it blue. You can just kind of get creative with it. Like if you like the concept of something but don't love the color, totally feel okay to paint things. So another thing that I look for is like utility. So you want to make sure that you are looking for things that can store things. Storage baskets are so expensive from like any store, like even Target, they're kind of expensive, or Amazon. So these baskets, this was $1. It's so cute. It can be used out like around the house to store things, or it can be used in like a closet or something, but I think it's cute and super functional, and it has a million purposes. So if you use it for your socks now, and then in 2 years you want to store, I don't know, your sunglasses in it, you totally can. It's kind of one of those things, like baskets can go with you throughout your life, and they can be changed around for a million things. Another basket for more clothes, because I shop too much. More baskets. Another basket. Another basket. about versatility, because you're like, one, the thrift store is great to save you money, so if your style does change, you can throw it away and it's not that big of a deal. You didn't spend too much money on it. But it's really nice when things are versatile and they can be moved around your house for different purposes. So speaking of baskets, that one I'm probably going to use to store clothes, but this is great for plants. So if I have a bigger plant, I'll probably put that in here. I'm not quite sure what else, but even like scarves or hats or something. But I'll probably use this as a plant holder. This is like the cutest basket, and I think it's an Easter basket, but I don't know, maybe I'll use it next year, or if I can like photo shoot, that would be really fun for me. I'm not quite sure, but I loved this like weaving texture, so had to pick that up. Now here is another tray, and I'm probably going to use this for sunglasses, to be honest. It's like the perfect size for them. I love baskets. So you see I have a ton of them. If you guys see though, a lot of my baskets are kind of like, they're all different. So in terms of similarity, they have that same underlying thing where they're like wicker and they are like baskets, but because they are different sizes, it kind of changes up the space. So you're like sizes, color a little bit, and also shapes. Those will all like give variation and dimension to your space as well. These, I think they are like plates or something, I'm not quite sure. But honestly, I'm gonna use these for a wall decor and like put them, arrange them like this. I think it's a set of 4 of them. So we'll see how that turns out. Now this thing, you may think it's like useless. It's a lid of a basket, and no, I did not buy the basket. But I liked it because it's woven, and I'm gonna actually stick flowers into it and kind of make a live wall. So just to show you guys, like, get creative. I mean, most people would think this is trash, but I really think it could be so cool with some plants on it. This little tray, I thought it would be great for keys and like, or perfumes for the bathroom. Like, trays are great for organization. So we actually have a few trays in here, but it just like pulls your space together. It looks more purposeful instead of like a whole bunch of random things just scattered around. Maybe this one for sunglasses actually, I'm not quite sure. But this could also be used in the bathroom. Again, these trays, I'll show you some styling tips, but like even putting like some glasses on here, they just really bring your house together. This is a bigger one, and then this one I'm gonna paint to be a lighter wood. But this one and this one are both a little bit bigger. This one has this like woven texture here, and this could be a great like bath tray even, so gotta get creative. But I mean, trays and baskets can be used all over your house and they never go out of style, so I get them all, and they're all like $1.50. Talk about is jars. One, I love that these had gold tops. They are just normal mason jars, but mason jars can be used again for everything. They can be used for candles, for flowers, for storage of like flour and I don't know, your baking goods, to organize them. So many cute ways to use them. So I literally got a whole bunch of storage containers. This one's not a mason jar, but I'm gonna put like flour and sugar and coconut flour. This one had espresso in it. And if it's a little dirty, like this has a sticker on it, I'm just gonna peel this off and redo it. Awesome. Here's another one. Here's another storage container for more like flour or whatever. Here's another storage container. Another storage jar. Oh, what? Another one? Where did that come from? But these I liked because they're kind of this like, I like that they had texture on them, and then also they'd be really cool for like candles, kind of spice things up a little bit. Also, you do want to look for symmetry. If they have like 2 or like 4 sets of things, sometimes that's nice to like put them on opposite sides of the room to really tie the room in together. Remember how I said symmetry? Well, here are 2 more of the same mason jars, so it's gonna, like, if I use them throughout the house, it will really bring the same like design into every room and unify the space instead of each room being separate. Something else that you want to look for at the thrift store is picture frames. So I got this gold frame and then this gold frame. I don't know if you guys can see it. They are the same frame. I don't know if they're the same size, though. I don't think so. So when you're looking for frames, you don't need to worry about the print. You're just looking for the frame, kind of like you would be at Michael's or wherever you buy wherever you buy frames from, like Home Goods or whatever, because you can totally change that out or like just use the frame itself. But I think I'm gonna put tissue paper in one of these. Look at that, total transformation, super, super easy. It has a nice frame. It looks like it's a print that I paid lots of money for, and literally it cost me $3. But I have like this cool tissue paper, or even you can like print out just on like normal paper, something to put in the frames, but it's a great way to save money. I think these were like $3 and they're massive frames, whereas like the other huge frames I have were $50 from Michael's. Okay, speaking of frames, here are 2 more wooden frames. Now this one has the gold that matches the gold on the big frames. This one I'm not sure if I love because it's like kind of a silverish gold, so we're gonna see about that one. Oh, cool. And then here is another gold one. Oh, we're back to frames. Okay. So, this frame I actually didn't get this round at the thrift store. I'm just redoing my frames. This one I got maybe like 3 months ago, and I actually just found this one like yesterday, which is the same concept. So I thought that was super fun. That kind of brings it throughout. I think I have that frame somewhere else too, but. So I got this because one, it's hideous how it is, but it has good bones. So when you're shopping at the thrift store, you want to look for bones of something. So this I'm gonna paint white, and then I'm gonna fill it with flowers and hang it. And I think it'd be, or like plants, and like let the plants overflow. But I think it would be such a cute plant holder. Speaking of plant holders, I'm not quite sure what this was originally, but it has like these 2 hooks on the back. So I'm gonna hang this, paint this white maybe, or leave it this color, I'm not sure. And put plants in this as well because plants are awesome. This is the final product. I just made sure that all of the little holes were filled, and I kept rearranging it until I liked it. That plant holder was literally $2. Plant holders from Target are like 25 bucks. So this is what I'm talking about, guys. If you have, like, you just have to get creative with it. I mean, it's not perfect how it is, and you have to envision what it's gonna look like, but that's kind of the fun in it, to me at least. Anyways, I thought this was really cute with this detail of the flowers. It just kind of like spices it up. So that's another thing to pay attention to is detail, because it can really add like another level to your home decor. Another tip I have for you guys, if you guys are not as like great with decoration, then go onto Pinterest, create a board. If you guys want to check out some of my boards, you can go to my Pinterest, I'll link it here. And you just kind of see what other people are doing who like are professional interior designers, and then you take pieces that you like from that, and then you go to the store and look for something that either looks like something you saw online or something that can be made into something like you saw online. But when you are shopping, you want to make sure you're keeping with the theme and having like a clear path on where you're going, because when you go to the thrift store, there's literally a million things, and they can all be really fun and cool, but if you don't have like a clear vision for what your house is, you can like get so distracted, and then you'll end up with a million, like your house won't be coordinated at all. So I really suggest like even writing a list. Stay open-minded, because the thrift store, you never know what you're gonna find, but whatever you do end up buying, make sure it goes back to that home base. So for me, it's the wood, it's the, you know, texture and the natural tones, it's the glass, it's that farmhouse thing. So I'm not gonna buy anything that's gonna go like super modern or, you know, super, I don't know, other words. So anyways, that is all of the stuff I got. It looks kind of like, why did you buy all of this? But storage containers, frames, all of this can be so expensive, and it's really gonna take my house to a new level. So I can't wait to show you guys all the projects I have in store. There's so much that I'm gonna do, and we're gonna film it all for you guys. Okay, so I just wanted to do a quick little recap. So tip 1 is to stay focused and have a clear direction when you're going to the thrift store, making sure that beforehand you have a clear vision for your style and for what you want your decor to kind of look like. Number 2 is to go in with a creative mind, because sometimes you have to think beyond what the normal use is for and change things up and, you know, create things to be totally new and use them for a totally different purpose than they were intended for. Number 3 is to get versatile things, so things that have many uses, because sometimes when you're taking things from a thrift store, you don't know exactly how they're going to look. So you want to be able to move things around your house and for them to grow with you in different spaces, through different transitions, through different decor styles. So get versatile things, get things that have many uses. Number 4 is to be open-minded. So this is a little bit different because you can't go into the thrift store looking for one thing, because oftentimes they may not have that exact thing, but they have so many other things with so much potential. So go in with a direction, but also not with like a super clear, I mean, you can do that too, but I think that you can find a lot more when you have an open mind and you look at things that kind of speak to you and call you and you're drawn to. And number 5 is some things are just junk. Like, you have to realize that, you know, there is so much potential and there are so many treasures and finds at the thrift store, but some things are broken beyond repair. Some things are thrown away for a reason. Some things, you know, are too far away from the goal that you're trying to get. So realize that it's okay to leave things at the thrift store and you don't have to take everything home, because you want to be specific on what you buy to really bring your home together and not just take everything home. So it's okay to leave things and realize that some things have potential and some things don't really. If you guys see, there's kind of a consistency throughout everything I bought. Everything does tie in together and go well together. So it's gonna bring that fluidity, wow, speaking's hard. It's gonna bring that fluidity throughout the house and tie in the entire house and make it a unified object. Is the house an object? Not quite sure. Anyways, so that's what I got. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Hope these tips kind of helped you when you are shopping for home decor at the thrift store. If you guys like this video, please like and subscribe, hit that red button down below, and hit that post notification little bell icon so you guys can get notified every time I post a new video. Thanks for watching. See you guys next week. Bye guys.